My name is Joe Oz, and I'm what they call the staging boss at Trog. What that is, I stand at the starting line, just back, staging all of the cars and trucks. I set up the rhythm and the momentum of which cars and which bikes go so we can have a constant flow of excitement on the track with as little downtime as possible. One of the aspects of that responsibility is to make sure that the cars are ready to run, the drivers have their helmets properly secured, all of their safety equipment is properly installed and ready to go, and of course, they're up and ready for it with whoever they have chosen as a gentleman to race down the beach.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
you want me to just start with what you could see at the Race of Gentlemen from the top?
Perfect.
Okay. What can you see at the Race of Gentlemen is a very good question. Basically, other than the cars, of course, and the motorcycles racing up and down the 8-mile track, in the outskirts, we have our announcer, Nick, who does a wonderful job entertaining the crowd with his commentary. We also have entertainers in the field. There's bands playing there. There's games for the kids. There's concessions. There's setups from all the different hot rod clubs, and some of the hot rod and motorcycle magazines set up little booths. And last year, we had Jeff Decker was there with all of his sculptures, which was really a wonderful thing to see. And it's just an event that everybody finds something that they like about it. And one of the things that's very impressive, I have noticed as it has progressed, is a lot of the people that just come to spectate are now getting into the whole attire and becoming part of the theme of the whole event. If you're on the track, if you're a photographer, if you're in the crowds, it's great. We have people show up like that, but we want everybody who is on the track and involved to be dressed in period clothing to exemplify the race, the nostalgia, and complement the whole effect of the event. It gives you an opportunity to escape. It's more of a way to venture out of your little cocoon or your little world of problems, and for a weekend, 2 or 3 days, you can forget about all of your problems, you can forget all of your worries, you can go out, enjoy yourself, scream and root for your favorite driver, enjoy some of the fine foods and entertainment, and then just refresh your batteries to get back to the everyday life that we all do have to deal with at one point. When guys came back from the war, they wanted to have some excitement in their lives. They were all revved up, so they take these cars, they take these motorcycles, they cut them down, they chop them up, they race up and down wherever they could, and finally they came to the conclusion that the best place to do this would be the beach. It's straight, it's usually flat. The time of year you go, the sand is packed just perfect. The Race of Gentlemen is a throwback to a time when you could just, on a minimal budget, strip down your car, cut down your bike, take out, get a nice adrenaline rush, and have a great time with your buddies. That's what everyone's looking for today, and that's what we've produced. The excitement builds from the day I arrive on the beach. I ride my bike out to the center of the track, they play the national anthem, I hit my siren, I do a trip up and back, and come back and immediately set all the cars and drivers up. It's very difficult to narrow it down to one thing that is the most exciting part. But if I had to do it, I would say just the camaraderie of all of the racers and the riders and the guys involved in this, the Oilers Car Club men. It's just one big family, and I don't believe I have ever seen so much love and enthusiasm amongst a bunch of people in a very long time anywhere as I do on the beach during Trog. Well, I dress like this because it is the Race of Gentlemen, and I have pretty much always worn a tuxedo whenever I wanted to be a gentleman. And at the first race in Allenhurst, I rode my bike all the way to the race in my tuxedo, got down on the beach, and it just progressed from there. It's pretty much something I've always worn. They always say I'm a gentleman, so I figure why not stay with it.